so that we can be respectful of time. Okay, so today we are going to just bounce around and talk about fire and flow. Launch ideas, a sample workout came today. We also posted some things in Team VIP on our pinned post that has a link to all the information in your back office. So it has all the marketing tools, it has all the video resources, and we also posted a YouTube video of Elise and Jericho talking and describing the program. So everything that you need to be prepared for the launch is available and linked up for you in the pin post in Team VIP. There's of course a ton of other information, but if you're just trying to get started and you don't know where to start there so that you know what's coming, what kind of program it is. Has anybody done the sample yet? I already did my workout before I could find the sample. I tried to find it and I couldn't find it this morning. So I'll do it tomorrow.
Me too. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I might do it later today.
Wait, didn't you do it at Success Club?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, what did they tell us a little bit maybe of what they talked about it at the Success Club trip and how the workout was for that?
Sure. So I did watch the beginning of the sample workout already. So for coaches, watch it once when you're not ready to work out, or watch it again after you're done working out, and literally just write down type up every single thing they say at the beginning and save it in your notes, because you can use that in your stories. Trickle like little information. They're really good. Like their verbiage is awesome, and it's not like it's for everyone, people who aren't used to fitness but just want something that makes them feel like they're pushing hard. So that's the Jericho days. She says, I give you that hard, I push hard, but then you have those flow days. And Elise talks about how this was really made to help people with anxiety. So that was really good to hear. And that there's a big mindset piece to this whole program. And so there's a journal, a paper journal that's actually being mailed in the packages. So you're supposed to journal every single day according to their prompts. But the actual workout in Punta Cana was awesome, because again, I come from the mentality of Jericho of like, I just want to push hard. I want to feel like I'm dripping sweat. I want to feel like I got my time's worth in 30 minutes. And Chad's the same way. And both of us during Elise were like begging for it to be over. So do not underestimate your flow days with Elise. She just approaches them in a different way. Very much like Bar Blend. But I think it's going to be great. And I can speak for one of my coaches who were in their test group. She wasn't going to be in the test group because she had a lot going on with getting her doctorate and all those other things. And I was like, please just do it. She was obsessed with it at the end of day one and stayed obsessed with it the entire time, and already said at the end of it, she was going to give 4 weeks for everybody along with the gut protocol a chance. So she was going to do that for 4 weeks, but she knew as soon as she's done, she was going right back to fire and flow again because she loved it that much. And she comes from the mentality like us, like she wants to push hard. She wants a really good workout. She knows that she needs to lift weights, but she just loves cardio because it feels really good when you push hard like that. And she said it was awesome. So I can't wait.
And okay, I might be wrong on this. Is the cardio mostly non-low or non-impact, or is it have high impact cardio?
What Jericho gave to us, you were doing all those morning meltdown moves.
Okay, so there's all that. Okay. For some reason I was thinking that she was talking about high intensity without having to have the impact. And I really like that because I feel like we overstress our bodies. But
I know she had a modification.
Okay, awesome.
She has a modification because I can't do those crazy moves with legs going in two directions. I can't do them. I'm just not coordinated.
You don't need it. You don't need it. What about nutrition? What are they just saying to follow either 2B or Portion Fix?
That I don't know. I'm assuming so. And I know when I heard Autumn speak in Punta Cana, she also said that we could continue a 4-week gut protocol if we wanted to.
Okay, cool. Anybody else have like ideas about it, questions about it, or kind of I know Angela, you posted, I think maybe your launch dates. I think I saw those go through, like when you're planning to do it around Memorial Day, the holiday. We have those launch dates. So I have them written down, but I don't have them in front of me. It's available for it's available for coaches starting May 16th. Is that correct?
Let me see. May, nope.
May
hold on.
24th, I
I
May
thought
thought.
it
24th.
It's the
May
24th.
24th.
May
Mhm.
24th. May 24th for coaches and PC. I wrote it down on the pin post, but I don't
Yeah,
have.
and then June 7th for customers. And that's where it's tricky. That's where everyone's asking, like, okay, are you going to start it right away? You know, that FOMO, whatever. Like, what? Yeah, everyone's kind of wondering what everyone's going to do.
Real quick, because I'm parked right now, but I think as to show people and like walk them through, I think that's the best thing to like let people see you start it. So, and I think starting after Memorial Day, what do you think?
You're kind of cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
We can hear like every.
Dang it.
But I think what you're
You're-
saying is that your plan is to start the program yourself to showcase it and then have a group start after the customer launch and after Memorial Day. Is that what you're saying?
I think for me, what has worked, can you all hear me okay, or are we all breaking up?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just her.
Sorry, Raquel, you're booted. No, but because I have a ton of, like, we all have those diehard veterans that are going to start it immediately, right? And so, and even though there's the journal piece, I think stressing it that veterans and coaches start it. But in the past, when I brought on brand new customers at that first time launch, they struggle. They want to do the new program, but a lot of times that new program isn't always best. I think 4 weeks for everybody was good, but this one I know is more advanced. I think it's going to be more advanced. Just knowing Jericho, nothing she does is beginner. There's always options, but let's remember 100 Meltdown and all her crazy moves, you know? I mean, like, hard. So whoever's watching this recording, if you're a newer coach, I would recommend, if it is a brand new person and they want to sign up March 25th, they should wait until their stuff comes in for sure. But if it's someone who's been doing Beachbody a long time, you know, I think they could just jump in without getting the box. Just in my experience, if they're a veteran and they know how programs go, and then when they get their stuff, they can start journaling like we would do. But I think for newer people, having them start with 21 Day Fix or 4 weeks for everybody until their stuff comes in, or maybe until they finish that program, and then start it after they completed 21 Day Fix. You know, because or 4 weeks for everybody is a great beginner one. I had a client last month do 4 weeks for everybody, and then she's doing MBF, and she was like, I have died. Like, I'm so glad. I had told her, I was like, don't start MBF or another program. You've got to start easier. And she's like, I'm so happy I didn't start with that. I think I would have felt defeated if that first day was my first day. Because that program's hard.
I agree. I do think that 4 weeks for everybody is a really good intro program because there's no impact. It's slow enough. But if you are somebody who's fit, you can increase the weight and really make it still challenging. The only downfall is that it does not have music. And so I feel like the energy is so freaking flat. And I hate that to be like the intro for somebody, energetically speaking, but program wise, I think it's so good. Like, I love the movement. I think it's so great. I just wish it had music.
I tell my people to make a playlist or go use one of my playlists from Spotify. I warn them just because there is no music. I will say when Elise and Jericho talked in Punta Cana, Elise kept stressing that this is for the person who's so anxious and uptight about scheduling and COVID and all the things that are going on right now. And that's why they designed this program, was for the person who said they can't get started, they don't like fitness, they don't have time for it, they're too stressed out, they're too anxious. She's like, we wrote this program for them. Just so you know, in case someone who's not into fitness.
I love that.
What program was that? I'm sorry.
The
That's-
Fire and Flow.
Yeah, this fire, we're talking about launch ideas, and we're just kind of spitfiring just different ideas for the Fire and Flow program for the sample that came out today. But those are great buzzwords to use in your stories and on your posts, because everybody, like anxiety, anxious, stress, all that stuff is such a hot topic right now, because I think it's just really bubbled to the surface over the last couple of years. So that's great to be able to pinpoint and speak to people's pain points for them to be like, that's me. Like, I've been a stress ball for the last 2 years and I've never really addressed it. Like those people.
Another thing too, I think it was last month for the mompreneur, or maybe it's this month, I can't remember, with scheduling in the boot camps. It had like I think it was last month, try a different workout on a Friday or something. And that was really cool. I don't know if y'all use that in your groups, but I had clients that they did do, it was like on Fridays, I think it was like, do a bonus workout, try something different. And I had clients try the one that was recommended and they loved that. And so that was, I think, in last month's, like
the template stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I love that. Yes. I like, we made, I think, like I don't know what like a body tryout week. Cause I think it's so good for people, especially when they're starting, to try different trainers, because you're going to resonate with one. Like some trainers may annoy you and other trainers you really connect with. And I don't want someone to get stuck on the concept of I need to finish this program, but then they don't connect with the trainer. And then they feel like I just don't connect with Beachbody. I'd rather them get, like all these couple of examples, and then they're like, okay, this is what I feel like. This is the jam. This is my workout. This is my trainer. Here we go. Because I have clients who do the same programs over and over and over and over and over. And I do not know how they do it, but they just like get in tunnel vision. I'm like, seriously, branch out. Like, you don't need to do 21-day fix ever again. There's so much more out there. Calm down.
So true.
Okay, so any other ideas or things that you're doing to like build a client list, prepare, email your current customers, or when you're planning to start? It sounds like most people are planning to start their groups after the customer launch comes. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
And anything that you're planning to do to prep or prime either your new audience, or are you going to go to your current customers first and pull them in?
Always current. Yeah, always current, because they are going to buy. I mean, there's people I know, for me, and a lot of people, where like they will buy everything that comes out. They're going to get the new program. They're going to get the strawberry lemonade energizer. They're going to try it. You have those people. So you do that and shout out those people who join you like crazy, who have signed up, and creating a wait list in your bio as one of your links, a simple Google form, and then you can automatically have the sample workout with pricing sent to them. Make everything automated for yourself. Then you can go in, and if they've asked questions on the form, that's your follow-up. Hey, did you receive the sample workout and pricing? I noticed you also asked about nutrition. Let me follow up by saying this is what you'll also get, and blah, blah, blah. Everything is automated, especially if you're crazy busy. Just anyone should do that, because if a form comes in Friday at 8 p.m., Saturday, you don't have to worry about it. Then all of a sudden, to me, when someone fills out a form, they're ready. They're ready for something instantly. We live in an instant world. If you're not giving instant information and you're not getting back to someone for hours, days, think about how annoying it is when you don't get something back right away.
Okay, so let's circle back on that, because you may have done this, but I don't think we have it recorded. Did you show people how to give an instant response from Google Forms?
I can do.
Okay, yeah,
I can do
that, because this is recording, and then that way we can share that with the group, because I know you talked about it, and that's so smart.
Quick, easy demo. So you're gonna I use Google Form for this. I have no idea if you use any other form platform. you're going to open up in your Google the form where it's editable, not in preview. You're going to come to the top where you see the add-ons, customized template, all of that. So in add-ons, you click that and you want advanced form notifications. You may not have that. You may just have form notifications, but it should still work. I think you can also Google advanced form notifications on Google. You may have to like download it as a plugin add-on. Just note that, but I'm pretty sure mine have always come with it. Advanced form notifications, you configure, then you have a new window pop up. Can y'all see that new window pop up? Perfect, it's loading. From there, you wanna click send notification emails. Once you have that clicked, it's gonna open up where you can put in your email address, where it's from, the name. I gotta update my new last name. But yeah, then in the subject, I always do, I don't try and make it fancy. I want it just very direct what they're gonna get. Try a sample workout. And so if it's on their phone, it pops up. If it's in spam, because a lot of these emails will go to people's spam, I want them to see that sample workout and be like, okay, that's different versus like boot camp info. I don't know. That's what I subject it, whatever. I did in our chat, I had put this, and I can put this somewhere else, or you can just type it yourself. It's nothing fancy. Thank you for filling out my form. And then I have the two, I like to do MBF and BAR as the two samples. MBF is just my favorite program, so I'm always going to do that. And I think BAR is a really good, it shows people like, wow, the versatility or whatever verse. I should add a 3 of like maybe Joel and Amala to have a male trainer. That's something I think I'm going to add today. Then I have for more info, and here's the PDF. All of these, the click here to create this, all you do is highlight the text that you want to be the link. You go to this little chain, you're going to click that, you paste in, just search Beachbody Bar sample workout. Literally Google that, copy, hit paste that baby right in there. Boom, you hit okay. Well, obviously I didn't do anything. And all of a sudden you'll see it highlighted blue. I think it just makes it look really, really neat. And then same thing with the PDF. I uploaded my PDF of my info into my Google Drive, and that's the link. It's from my Google Drive. And so instead of attaching a PDF to an email, which you can't do here, it's a link. And it will pop up as a new window, and they can download that onto their computer, or they can easily see it on their phone. So excited to work with you. Boom. Super easy. Super easy. And then you just hit save from there. And then I also have set up, let's just, while we're here, when there's new responses. So I get emailed. So if you're not getting emailed that you have a submission to your form, you're missing out. And I used to be like, let me go check and see if anyone filled out my form. Now I get emailed with the words that they filled it out with, not just like you have submissions. So it emails me a copy, and maybe everyone does this, I don't know, but I went into settings and messed around. And so I have the subject new interest form. So if I'm out and about running around and I see that email pop up, new interest form, ooh, I want to get on that. You know, they're ready, I'm ready. And so I know that I don't have to be online at the supermarket and be sending sample workouts. That sent, all I have to do is go to their IG and say, hey babe, did you get my sample workouts and info? I'm going to read through your questions. I saw you asked about nutrition. I'm going to get back with you later when I work this afternoon at 3 p.m. and I'll answer those questions for you. Like, it's okay to set those boundaries of when you're working. You've delivered the instant information that they need. So then you can allow and give yourself a say, I don't work weekends, so I'll get back with you Monday and answer those questions for you. In the meantime, check out the sample workout. There's 2, do 1 each day, and send any other questions you have my way. And we'll chat Monday at 2 p.m. when I sit down to work. It's okay to say that. Or you can right away answer those questions, knock them out. Everyone is different how they work their business, but this allows your business to keep going when you're not going.
For sure.
Boom.
I think
And
boundaries.
I've even had people, and then in the PDF, I have on the last page, it says to email me back which package and flavors you want, and I've had people that are like, the form went in, Over the weekend, they tried the workouts. They emailed me back. I'm ready with package 1, Lemon Energize and Collagen Glow and Go. And I'm like, oh.
Okay, so okay, with that, so then are you still responding to their form since you're giving them, like, since you're giving them package information in that instant response, are you then giving them package information again if they don't, like, if you're going into their form later? Or what do you give them from their form since you already gave them package information in their like instant response?
So depending, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of the questions are cost. How much is it? Right? And so they're instantly getting that. So a lot of times I don't even have to address any questions from the form. Now let's say the form does have, you know, what's the nutrition? I'm very picky with eating, blah, blah, blah. When I follow, if I haven't gotten an email back that they're ready to sign up, in my follow-up DM to them, because I asked for their IG profile, the handle, and I'll say, you know, hey, did you get my email for sample workout, blah, blah, blah. I did notice, like, and then when they answer yes or no, I did notice you asked about nutrition, and I'll voice memo them. Or if there is more information that I want to send, I'll email and say, hey, I emailed you answering your questions. Like, if you want to reference links and send attachments, like let's say they're like, I need to know what's inside Energize, I'll attach that nutrition label, or I'll do it in my IG DMs. It kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. And I mean, I deal with younger people, so we usually don't go back and forth on email. So I'm doing a lot of my but I do address the questions now. If they're ready to sign up, I'll be like, great, okay, I did see your question about nutrition, but I'm guessing, you know, I've never had someone sign up and then they also had questions that I didn't answer, if that makes sense. Usually they're like, well, I was still wondering about this or something.
Right. So like, I'm talking more like, so they fill out the form. So right now, for instance, they fill out a form. When I respond back to them, I'm giving them a little information. And then I ask them, you know, if that sounds like what you're interested in, I'll send over the packages. And then I send over price packaging. But you're kind of eliminating the need for that step with an instant response. So then what is the purpose of the questions that you're asking on the form is basically
make them feel better.
Okay. So you're letting them get it out there, but you're not really coming back to address it. It's more just information there. They filled it out. That's they're dipping the toe in the commitment pool.
And the PDF answers a lot of questions 100%. If people read it. And 100%. So yeah, it's just I just felt like I'm wasting time, and I'm just the type of person, like, I hate when bloggers, like, I have to swipe up, then it's like to know it, then I have to go online and see how much it is. Like, I like being very honest with price and just like, this is it. Now with one-on-one, and then being able to say, like, once you fill out, because I feel like people are scared to fill out forms, but I'm getting more forms the more I'm like, you're going to automatically get sent the workouts, fill it out right now. You can try a workout right now today. I'm getting more people with me being so open about it, not like DM me and we'll talk. I don't like that.
I agree, because I'm like, I would never DM somebody. I don't want to talk to you. A direct link is perfect.
Exactly. And I literally have so many people, especially if they've been watching me for so long, they come back and are like, I want this package. Let's get started. Day one, boom. And so I definitely recommend that. Now, it doesn't take away, if someone wants to chat, I will chat with them. I will make them feel good. I've done phone calls. You know, I think it just depends on how long someone is watching you, the value of your content. If I don't get a lot of questions, because I think I go over them a lot and I build trust. So are you building trust with your people? People see me using the products, especially the Glow and Go. That's easy. They're like, I want that drink that she drinks. She drinks it every day. It's got to be good. So no questions. Yeah. It'll change y'all's life to get it automated, and then you just need a call to action every day to your form. Now, and since everyone can do forms, it's just great. And you can put in whatever information you want on your form. If you want to say, ask me about other products, ask me about how you can save $250 the first time you purchase. You could get, you know, whatever. If you're someone who likes to sell more products, you know.
Other question with that, I'm trying to think of all the things. Are you, because you're directly linking things into the instant response, do you have a good rate of people getting it, not going to their junk mail?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what the follow-up is for, you know, but I have tons of people that are like, yeah, I got it. No problem.
Okay.
And then I just have other people that are like, no, I didn't see it. I was like, search this subject, and I screenshot that it's sent to them. I'm like,
yeah.
Or I'll just forward it again.
Sometimes attachments and links send it to junk, and then sometimes they get it. So I guess it just depends. Okay. Any other questions about that? I think that's so good. Thank you for sharing, because I feel like that's just.
I did it with my coach. I did it with my coach form as well. So my coach form immediately has the PDF right when they email me, and it says I give them my phone number, because I just don't have as much time at computer time as I used to, being out on the land and whatever. And again, I just thought about how would I want to receive it? And I wouldn't want to talk to someone to get the basic price. Like, I hate gyms that do that. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing. That's so crazy. And so then they text me, like, if you want to be a coach, you text me. That's it. I'm done going after people.
I agree. I love that. And I think that's.
But I have their email. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
I
have their email, and they funnel into my monthly newsletter. So maybe they got the email, it wasn't the right time, blah, blah, blah. And there we go. So I'm collecting emails. That's the most important thing. And if they're not receptive to it, I'm not going to go crawling for them and talk back and forth like that.
Yeah. And are you using Flowdesk for your monthly newsletter, or what are you using? Gmail. Okay. And it's working. Perfect. Simple is great. I love that.
It's getting done, right? Is it working?
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's just
paralysis, touching people.
And you're going to be in a season of life where you can make it fancy and all that, but you don't have to.
It's not, and I mean, I think, yes, if that's your jam and it makes you happy, cool, but it's not necessary to get the job done. And it's not necessary.
Or outsource that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But
okay.
I don't.
It's 12:30. So anybody else have anything else before we pop off? That way we can be respectful of time. But I think that's awesome. Like, little tidbits. We kind of got, again, reminder, all the launch material that you need if you need to catch up and figure out what is Fire and Flow. Is it something that's my jam? Is it something that's going to fit my client market? It's all pinned post, Team VIP, top of the page. You have everything that you need, all the dates there. And then you have now this way to get automated responses out from your forms. So if you want to rewatch that, you have it from Jen. Thank you for sharing that. Those little tidbits are so helpful. We're going to try to keep these kind of more open forums for the next couple of weeks in the meetings, just because it's really helpful to figure out, okay, what's working, what's simple, and how are people actually reaching and having success. I will put a reminder in our thread for everybody to update April final if they did not already. Correct, Raquel? Okay, so that she can remake that. And then we will get back on track with making sure Success Club is on Mondays and volume boards on Thursdays, so that we are caught up. All right, have the best day. We'll have, if we create anything launch wise, we'll post it in Team VIP. Bye, y'all. See you on the social.